This video I'm going into is in reference to the word Mecca. As I first started to study this, the more I studied it, the more I started to realize something that was very mind-boggling, to the point where I had to actually humble myself before I could actually put up a video. And I have actually tried to push this information without direction from the Most High. So, you know, when it comes down to information, like I tell people, you have to research everything that you do or get into. And, you know, our people, you know, a lot of them, I hate to, talk, bad on, when it comes down to the Hebrew people, but a lot of us are gullible. We have to research everything, when it comes down to these religions. And, this video is not set up to down other people's beliefs. But when it comes down to the Hebrews and disciples that want to follow Christ, I will put up truth. I will put up information as information is given to me by the Most High. That's my job. If it costs my site or my video or this particular video to be taken down, Shalom. It doesn't matter. So this information that I'm about to go into is it really tripped me out when I found this out. And I beseech our people, we're going to have to research everything. We're going to have to research, because you got to understand that these other nations will take advantage of you, even when it comes down to belief or religions. And, let me say this. All religions are based on money. Period. Because if it wasn't based on money, there wouldn't be so many wars that's based on religion. Money is the root of all evil. For the love of money, let me quote it right, for the love of money is the root to all evil. Now, when it comes down to it, that's what it's about. That's what religion is about. That's what wars are about. All right. So I just want to put that out there, so we can have a framework and understanding of what I'm about to get into. Okay. Now, the way I want to go about doing this is, let's first look up the word slaughter. I'm going that way for a reason. Okay. I'm going to get into some information about the word slaughter, because that's what the word you'll see in the Bible when it comes down to certain words that we use in these other religions, especially when it comes down to Islam. I know this page, again, I know this video may be taken down, but hey, give me a minute. And let me say this too. When you want to live holy, 100%, when you don't live after your flesh anymore, spiritually you are slaughtering yourself, which is good when it comes down to the fleshly side. You got to understand that Christ was martyred. He was killed. John was beheaded. The disciples, they were killed. This represents today as you're dying to your own flesh. You will take a bullet for Christ. You will take the cross. literally, should no man be able to take the thoughts of Christ out of your mouth? You're supposed to take the bullets. All right. Let's go to Romans. Let me find it real quick. Let's go to Romans chapter 1, verse 16. It says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek." So the Jews, the true Jews, the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes in the earth today, during the modern times right now, we are to push the true understanding of the Bible. The true understanding. I don't care if your family come against you. I don't care if your daughter, your son, a lion, a dog, a cat, if they, look, I don't care what it is. Push out truth to the Jew first. We are to teach the Greeks, then also to the Greek. Okay? For I am not ashamed. So if you can't be ashamed of the gospel. I don't care if someone got a gun to your head. I don't care if you're in prison and everybody in there Muslim or everybody in there dealing with Hindu. You better deal with the Bible and take whatever wrath that may come your way. All right. So I just wanted to read it so you can understand that when it comes down to the word slaughter, it is deep. It is very deep. And when I get into this word here, the word Mecca, it's going to blow your mind. Okay? Alright, so you got to realize that during the time of the Crusades, there was a war between Muslims and Christians to the point where it was just an all-out slaughter. Everybody was killing each other. So you got to realize something. So if this is of God, why is it so much murder? Then you'll hear people say, well, it was a lot of murder, when it comes down to, Moses and Abraham's time, they was at war. But there's a difference. The Hebrew people are executors of God's laws, statutes, and commandments. So those who did not want to submit to the laws or obey them, God sent wrath to them, and he used the Hebrew people. That's what the word Hebrew means. Brew means to purify. So that's what we do. We were to execute the laws and judgments of God. But now there's grace. So there's no more wrath. There's still wrath, but it is not to the point where you can just go and judge someone according to the law and kill them. So when people say that, they're just saying things, not understanding. We are supposed to push the Bible, as I'm gonna do today. Okay, so again, there was a time where there was a war against the Muslims and the Christians, and it was a lot of killing. Okay, and that's what you have today now. There's a lot of wars going on, and like I tell people, Satan is very subtle. Alright. Now, having said that, this video is not going to be that long, because it's not going to take me that much time to show how evil and wicked society is in these religions. Period. Alright. Being a Hebrew is not a religion. We just understand our nationality now. Okay? Because every other nation know their nationality, and they don't call them, and their nationality is not a religion. Okay? But people like to say things, oh, you're a Hebrew Israelite, that's their new religion. No, that's a nationality of people, and now you want to debunk it, because it's true. You only debunk things that's true. Alright? Let's go to Psalms chapter 44, verse 22. It says, "Ye for thy sake are we killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter." Of course, Christ, when you read about Christ, and I'm going to go to Isaiah chapter 53 and 7, and in a few minutes, when it talks about in Psalms 42 verse 22, we are just like Christ if you following the Torah, if you're following the Old Testament, if you're following the scriptures. Look to be slaughtered. That's just the way it's going to go. All right. Psalms 44 verse 22 says, "Ye for thy sake are we killed all the day long." It says all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Now, a lot of this nowadays is spiritual. You may be your family may slaughter you by their actions. It doesn't always have to be, when it comes down to the Bible, literal. But this stuff actually happened literally as well too. Okay. I'm gonna read some more scriptures on this word and show you how, in depth and in deep this is. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14 verse 21. It says, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." We can't possess anything no more. This happened during the time of Isaiah as well, because our people kept constantly falling and not following the law, statutes, and commandments. So we couldn't possess lands. I mean, we're the same people. If you pay attention, we're the same people today. We've been slaughtered. We can't possess any lands. Every land that we go to now, we're considered slaves. Just because you got a house or a car doesn't mean anything. These are just these are just government assets. Okay. Let me show you another scripture on this, and then I'll show the information on the word Mecca. And maybe the ones of our people that follow these other these other religions will, come to the knowledge and see how they have played tricks on us just to get money. Alright, I'm going to read Jeremiah chapter 19 verse 6. It says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that this place shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter." Now that is very deep. I'm going to tell you why. When you look up the word Tophet, it's talking about Jerusalem. Now ask yourself this. Now, I can go to a website right now that'll tell you that the Muslims went into Israel and had war with them. That's why it's called the Valley of Slaughter now. Jeremiah chapter 19 verse 6. "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that this place shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the sons of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter." So this is Bible prophecy again. So when you look up certain words, certain terms like the word Mecca, of course I'm going to tell you what that means. I'm going to show you. Let me show you right now what it means. Alright. If you have a Strong's Concordance, if you go to Hebrew number 4347, you will see the word Mecca. You see this word, you won't see MECCA. They just changed, they just changed how it's spelled, but this is the original way it was spelled here, MAKKAH. Mecca, and I have it on a little piece of paper here, because I'm in a new place and I'm learning, certain things. It says slaughter. Slaughter. That's your Mecca. And ask yourself, what do they do in Mecca? What's going on in the Middle East when it comes down to these other religions? What's going on? That's why it's called Mecca. See, you got to understand something. When certain words were used before there ever was an Islam, before there ever was a Christian, you got to understand that the Most High, the great I Am, the Almighty God, knew certain words and terms would be used in the future. And this is the big deal. And this is what really irks me. The people that use the name Mecca, when a Jew, a real true Jew, the so-called Negro, or any other nationality of people that call themselves following another religion, Islam or whatever, and you deal with the word Mecca and you say you want to go there and all that, you are slaughtered. You're actually slaughtering your spirit that God gave you. Period. And this happened literally. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I'm going to add some information on it so I can show you. I'm going to show you some information on this. I'm going to read some. It says incidents during the Hajj or the Hajj. It says there have been many serious incidents during the Hajj, the Muslim pilgrimage to the city of Mecca, that in total have caused the loss of thousands of lives. All right? Every follower of Islam is requested to visit Mecca during the Hajj at least once in his or her lifetime, but only if they can afford or able to do so during the month of Hajj. Mecca must cope with as many as 4 million pilgrims. Alright, and that's just one part of some information that you can research and find out. It says that in the total have caused the loss of thousands of lives. I'm going to tell you why. When these people go to these pilgrimages, an all-out war break out, people get just trampled over, and that's the spirit of the other religions. War. That's the spirit of these other religions. That's not even. I mean, there are a plethora of sites that you can go to based on world news. Let's go to BBC News. Okay, BBC News. Hundreds killed in Hajj stampede. At least 345 Muslim pilgrims have died in a crush during the stone throwing ritual at the Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia. Stone throwing ritual. Come on. Now, you would want to question. People will probably question this here and say this is not what that means. But yet I can go into news, world news, all around the world and find out information about that. Okay? So let me show you. I'm gonna try to see if I can show this on in the Greek. If you have not in the Greek, in the Hebrew, if you have a concordance, I recommend everyone get one. This is one of the best ones. Let me see if I can show it. Hold up. .43. Let me see if I can go up right there. Boom. As you see, it says Mecca. Now I was trying to get the definition, but I just wanted to show you that this is the concordance. And you just go to 43:47. Get your concordance and you can get that information. Or you can just go to concordance on Google and you can get that information. Alright. So there you have it. I'll be putting up more videos. This is my life and I'll be doing this for the rest of it.